Hello, Minakaja here, and welcome to my channel. This is the 5th episode in my Let's Play Dragon Age Origins with the Dwarven Noble Origin. In this episode, we are heading into Lothering. If you missed episode 4 or any of the other episodes in this Let's Play, I will have the playlist linked in the description down below, so be sure to check that out. If you enjoy this video, give it a like, hit that subscribe button, and make sure you turn on notifications so you don't miss other videos like this. Without further ado, let's get into it.
Wake up, gentlemen. More travelers to attend to. Led by a dwarf, oddly enough.
They don't look much like them others. Maybe we should just let these ones pass.
Nonsense. Greetings, travelers.
Highwaymen, preying on those fleeing the Darkspawn, I suppose.
They are fools to get in our way. I say, teach them a lesson.
How is that any way to greet someone? A simple 10 silvers and you're free to move on.
You should listen to your friend. We're not refugees.
What did I tell you? No wagons, and this one looks armed.
The toll applies to everyone, Henrik. That's why it's a toll, and not, say, a refugee tax.
Oh, right. Even if you're no refugee, you still gotta pay.
Forget it. I'm not paying.
Well, I can't say I'm pleased to hear that. We have rules, you know.
Right. We get to ransack your corpse then. Those are the rules.
You can certainly try. Ooh. I really want to use this Intimidate, but is going around broadcasting that you're a Grey Warden after what happened at Ostagar really the best idea? There's no way of knowing how far news has traveled, what has been said. Fuck it. Do you really want to fight a Grey Warden?
Did she say she's a Grey Warden? Them ones killed the king.
Traitors to Ferelden, I hear. Tern Loghain put quite a bounty on any who are found.
Ah.
But are them Grey Wardens good? I mean, really good? Good enough to kill a king?
You have a point. Well, let's forget about the toll. We'll just leave you to your darkspawn fighting, king-killing ways.
Thank you, but no. That's about what I expected. Tern Loghain is a very prominent figure. He also has lots of supporters and followers. And as there were few survivors of the Battle of Ostagar outside of his retinue of soldiers, he's able to spin that story any way that he wants and say that anything happened and nobody can oppose him because there aren't enough people, let alone somebody that could stand up to a Tern of all people. And it seems like not everybody believes what he's saying. Ban Tegan did speak out about it in Denerim, and if Arl Eamon had been there, he apparently would have spoken out against it as well, but others, including the Queen, support Loghain and feel that he did what he must and what was best for Ferelden. Let's add Bandits to that list. The Grey Wardens could use a donation.
You don't say.
They is really good, boss. Remember?
Well, yes. 20 silvers? That's all we've collected today.
That sounds like a lie. On another note, this guy definitely seems like the smartest one out of the bunch. Not enough, I'm afraid.
And just when we had things settled.
Yeah!
Did we have things settled?
Take that!
Another battle, I see.
Let's grab some glory! Turn back! It's a gotcha!
Be gone! All right, we surrender. We're just trying to get by before the Darkspawn get us all.
You picked the wrong target.
Yes, of course. We should have been more careful. I'm sorry.
I want some questions answered.
Well, what could I tell you? We aren't even from these parts.
What exactly have you been doing?
Well, watching for folks fleeing from the south. Chasing from the wilds and farmholders, mostly. There aren't soldiers here anymore, so we help ourselves. We try not to hurt anyone too much.
Oh, too much. You just take all their stuff instead. What's going on in Lothering?
It's packed full. The band took his men north with Teyrn Loghain, so there's no one looking out for it except a few Templars at the Chantry. Well, I was just trying to feed my family, you know?
I'm willing to bet he doesn't have family. Have you heard about any survivors from the battle?
Couple, maybe. A group of wounded ash warriors came by earlier. Got right out of their way.
I hope their dogs survived. What news have you heard?
Everyone's saying how the Grey Wardens betrayed the king during the Darkspawn fight. Got him and themselves killed. Teyrn Loghain pulled out just in time. First thing he's doing as regent is putting a bounty on Grey Wardens.
How fortuitous for Teyrn Loghain.
Well then, let me go!
It's pointless to turn him into the authorities because who are the authorities? The band took his men and went north with Teyrn Loghain. That leaves the Chantry and the Templars. What are they gonna do? I think the Templars are a little concerned with other things right now. Like guarding the town, as opposed to what the bandits on the highway are doing. Hand over everything you've stolen.
Yes, yes, of course. The coins we collected are right here. Just over 100 silvers. The rest is in the chests we brought. I swear.
That's a lot more than the 20 silvers you told me you'd collected today. You'll follow my lead. I could use some soldiers.
What are you joking, right? I could never be a soldier.
No, I am very serious. Or you can die. Your choice.
I'm not going down without a fight.
Fair enough. Die now or die later. Those are your choices, really.
Die quickly!
Beautiful. So we got that bandit.
Battle. I shall bear a scar or two to remind me of it.
Okay. I didn't think it was really that bad, but I suppose it could have been. A knight's locket. This golden locket bears within it a tiny painting of a pretty brown-haired young woman. It is impossible to tell who the woman might be, but whoever owned the locket was quite fond of her. And a knight's note. This crumpled note is written by Sir Henrik, a knight from Redcliffe. Well, presumably the woman in the locket is also from Redcliffe. New quest. Oh, and a new codex. Yeah. Let's look at it in here since it's quest related. A note from Sir Henrik. So many of my fellow knights have been searching for the urn. Surely one of them must have found Brother Chantry by now. Still, until I hear that all is well, I must proceed as planned. Brother Chantry holds the key to finding the urn of sacred ashes. We all knew this, but I believe I now know where Brother Chantry lies. I have been to his home in Denerim and found the trail, and I am amazed that other knights have not done likewise. Unless they have? No, it is best not to get caught up in thoughts of conspiracy. Sir Donald awaits my report in Lothering. I must go to him immediately and report what I have learned. Should anyone find these ramblings, all I ask is that he be informed of my fate. I pray that he complete what I cannot. A note from Sir Henrik of Redcliffe. Well, I do believe I can help get the message to Sir Donald for you. So let's get these and
Of course.
these and elf fruit. Let's head into Lothering, get some news.
Well, there it is. Lothering. Pretty as a painting.
Ah, so you have finally decided to rejoin us, have you? Falling on your blade in grief seemed like too much trouble, I take it.
Is my being upset so hard to understand? Have you never lost someone important to you? Just what would you do if your mother died?
Before or after I stopped laughing.
Right, very creepy. Forget I asked.
Let's cut him a little bit of a break. He just lost everybody in the Grey Wardens and the man who was his mentor and saved him from a life with the Chantry. It's a little bit understandable that he's having a hard time. You have been very quiet, Alistair.
Yes, I know. I was just thinking.
No wonder it took so long, then.
Oh, I get it. This is the part where we're shocked to discover how you've never had a friend your entire life.
I can be friendly when I desire to. Alas, desiring to be more intelligent does not make it so.
Anyway, I thought we should talk about where we intend to go first.
Into the village for news? We need to hear some news before we can decide.
But we need to decide what our general plan is for afterwards, don't we? I think what Flemeth suggested is the best idea. These treaties, have you looked at them?
Not particularly. What do you mean?
The treaties, the ones we got from Flemeth. With these, we will be able to ask for assistance. Maybe even raise an army. There are three main groups that we have treaties for. The Dalish Elves, the Dwarves of Orzammar, and the Circle of Magi. I also still think that Arleman is our best bet for help. We might even want to go to him first.
Is there a way to contact the Grey Wardens?
Short of leaving Ferelden to seek them out, the only place to send word to would be Weishaupt Fortress. And that's thousands of miles away.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. It would take probably a few weeks, if not a couple months, to even reach them with the note in the first place. And then for them to send a response or aid, it's still going to take him that much time to return to Ferelden. And by that time, the Blight will have either reached that far on its own or will have been defeated entirely by... Why are you leaving it up to me?
Well, I don't know where we should go. I'll do whatever you decide.
Now that is unsurprising.
Arleman is a good man, but I don't know for sure he's where we should go. I'm not going to fight about it.
What do you think we should do, Morrigan?
Go after your enemy directly. Find this man Loghain and kill him. The rest of this business with the treaties can then be done in safety.
Yes, he certainly wouldn't see that coming, and it's not like he has the advantage of an army and experience and...
I was asked for my opinion and I gave it. If your wish is to come up with reasons why something cannot be done, we will stand here until the Darkspawn are upon us.
Yeah, no, I'm with Morgan on this one. Not only is she a member of this group free to give her opinion as she sees fit, I specifically asked her what she was thinking on this. And even though it's not something that I may follow or what I would personally think of, that doesn't mean that she shouldn't have the right to voice her opinion. I'm not sure any of this is a good idea.
I'm not sure I like any of it either, but we don't have a lot of choice in the matter.
Of course you have a choice. You could run and forget about it all. Let the Darkspawn do as they wish until other Grey Wardens come. If they come.
That's what you call a choice?
It may not be a good choice, but it's a choice nevertheless. We all choose our path, even when it seems there is only one direction we should go.
How enlightening. At any rate, I'll stay with you whatever you decide.
She's right. As shitty of a choice as that is, either fighting the Darkspawn and the Blight or packing it up and abandoning everything, it's still a choice. Then we need to find these people.
I can give you directions if you like.
I would like. Where do we find Arleman?
He'll be at Castle Redcliffe, in the far western part of Ferelden, next to the mountain passes. If he isn't there, someone will be able to tell us where he is.
Where will we find the Dalish Elves?
If we head eastward, towards the Brazilian forest, we should hear word of one of the clans that wanders that area. Hopefully they will still be there.
I've been exiled from Orzammar. I can't go back there.
You're going to have to. I certainly wouldn't want to go there alone.
Why? Would it frighten you? Are you afraid of dark and sunken places? Hmm?
I mean, we won't have any choice. You'll be there under Grey Warden business, and the dwarves will just have to see reason.
They certainly are renowned for an abundance of reason, 'tis true.
Yeah, no, he's right. This is bigger than my being exiled from Orzammar over what happened with Balin and the politics of all that. The literal blight and possible end of the world is over us, hanging by a thread. So it's unavoidable. I'm gonna have to go back to Orzammar. How do we get to Orzammar from here exactly?
You don't know where Orzammar is?
No.
She doesn't know how to find it on the surface, fool.
Exactly.
She has never been here before.
If you follow the west road around Cullenhard Lake into the mountains through Gerland's Pass, from there I expect you know the way.
Possibly. I've never been to the surface before this. Just because I am from Orzammar doesn't mean that I know what the outside looks like, and I hopped out of the deep roads from who knows where. There's probably landmarks or directions once you get close enough that would lead me to the right area, but no, I don't actually expect that I'd know the way. Where do we find the Circle of Magi?
That will be at their tower on Lake Cullenhard to the north. We'll be looking for the first enchanter, whoever that is.
Where would Loghain be exactly?
If he isn't out in the field with his army, he's probably going to be at the palace in Denerim. We can go to Denerim, but somehow I suspect that they're not going to let us just walk around. Only a suspicion, of course.
A pretty valid suspicion, I expect. I don't need any more directions.
Then you have a plan.
Yeah, go into the village and get news. I'm ready to get going.
Fair enough. Let's head into the village whenever you're ready.
Well, that would be right now. So let's head down here and...
As you say.
Okay, refugee, broken crate. Let's go over here. You guys...
I have a wonder, Alistair, if you will indulge me.
Do I have a choice?
Of the two of you that remain, are you not the senior Grey Warden here? I find it curious that you allow another to lead while you follow.
You find that curious, do you?
In fact, you defer to a new recruit. Is this the policy of the Grey Wardens, or simply a personal one?
What do you want to hear? That I prefer to follow? I do.
You sound so very defensive.
Couldn't you crawl into a bush somewhere and die? That would be great, thanks.
Wow, I really forgot how little these two actually get along. Anyways, I was gonna say.
We were lucky. We had the coin to pay the toll to those bandits. Many didn't.
You guys have nothing, but I'm gonna loot your stuff anyways. Thank you. Take that, and that. Huh? Oh. I really hope there's a merchant here in town somewhere. If not...
What will happen to us now that the king is dead?
Probably nothing for a little while.
I want to go home.
I heard those bandits are back again. Why don't the Templars kill them?
Because I did it first. I honestly forgot what I was gonna say. That's fantastic. Oh, I really hope there's a merchant here, because if not, that's really gonna suck.
I'm scared. When are we going home?
I don't know, I'm the wrong person to ask, I'm sorry. Hi.
As if we needed more fighting here. Don't you see how scared everyone is?
A little bit, yeah.
We don't see many dwarves in these parts. You here to trade?
Yes, I am actually. But not every dwarf is a merchant, you know.
Yeah, and my Aunt Fanny's an Orlesian chevalier. You working with a fella by the bridge?
There's a dwarf by the bridge?
Not a dwarf, a merchant. Gouging folks by charging a fortune for the basics. They shouldn't have come here with nothing, I guess.
Tell me how you really feel. I have some questions.
Can't promise I'm gonna answer them.
Oh, that's fair. What's going on here?
What isn't? We got chastened barbarians in every farmholder south of Callanhard running from the Darkspawn. Not that they'll be safe here with the army gone.
Well, then I suppose they should just keep heading north until they reach somewhere that is somewhat safe. Who's in charge of this village?
You could talk to the Elder, though she's got her hands full getting everyone on their way. For now, most folks go to Sir Bryant. He's head of the Chantry's Templars.
Okay. You don't have a ruling lord?
He's gone to war and taken all his soldiers, leaving us to fend for ourselves. There's not going to be much left when he returns, if he returns.
Were those bandits always outside the village?
Were? You mean they're gone?
Yes, they are. Yes, I drove them off.
Well, goody for you. Now there's no one to drive off the blighted refugees. Sir Brian'll be glad, though. He's been talking about offering a reward for anyone who'd run them out.
Wow. I should go.
Don't let me stop you.
I will not, thanks. Jesus.
What will happen to us now that the king is dead?
I brought my family to Lothering because I thought it would be safe.
We were lucky. We had the coin to pay the toll to those bandits. Many didn't.
I get the feeling a lot of these refugees have the same lines over and over again, so I'm probably not going to talk to everybody.
I want to go home.
Right, sorry, I can't help you with that. That broken crate over there had stuff, but I couldn't pick it up because my inventory is full.
You there. If you're looking for safe shelter, I'll warn you, there's none to be found. Move on if you can. Lothering's lost.
I was looking for some news, actually.
You might find that, though it's probably just frightened gossip. We've had refugees streaming from the south for the last 2 days. The Chantry and tavern are full to bursting. There simply isn't enough food to go around, and we Templars can barely keep order. You'll be better off elsewhere, my friend.
Well, I will, after I get news. Can I ask a few questions?
I'm just out here to keep an eye out for Darkspawn. Please ask someone in town. No offense.
Yeah, none taken. You're just doing your job, buddy. Is anyone in charge here?
The band has marched north with Tern Loghain, so Lothering's on its own. Most folks look to Elder Miriam. Otherwise, you could speak to Sir Bryant in the Chantry, I suppose. It's up to you.
So I keep getting told.
As if we needed more fighting here. Don't you see how scared everyone is?
What is that? Barrel chest, farmer, merchant, sister. I'm not gonna talk to every refugee, I say.
It's just a guess, but I'm thinking everyone in Lothering is aware of the approaching Darkspawn horde.
Good guess. Yeah, I'm not gonna talk to every refugee, I say, as I talk to every refugee. Here.
Back off. I have the right to charge what I wish.
You profit from their misfortune. I should have the Templars give away everything in your carts.
You wouldn't dare. Any of you step too close to my goods and I'll...
It's so nice to see everyone working together in a crisis. Warms the heart.
Oh, you there. You look able. Would you care to make a tiny profit helping a beleaguered businessman?
Why would I want to help you?
Didn't I mention profit?
He is charging outlandish prices for things people desperately need. Their blood is filling his pockets.
'Tis only survival of the fittest. All of these cretins would do the same in his shoes, given the chance.
I have limited supplies. The people decide what those supplies are worth to them.
You bought most of your wares from these very people last week. Now they flee for their lives, and you want to talk business?
Look, stranger, I've 100 silvers if you drive this rabble off, starting with that priest. I'm an honest merchant, nothing more.
Yeah, unfortunately this mindset is all too realistic. We saw it a lot, especially with COVID. You don't think you're being unscrupulous?
Would it help these folks if they could buy no goods at all?
They spend their very last coin because they are desperate, and this man preys upon them as surely as the bandits outside the city.
Ah, I'm not arguing anymore. Drive off this woman and get your 100 silvers. Otherwise, I'm taking my wagon and leaving.
Well, not at all then, because the bandits aren't there. You're welcome. I think you can compromise and still make a profit, no?
Perhaps. If that woman agrees I'm allowed to charge something.
Do what you must, so long as the prices do not beggar the needy.
Fine, fine, done. And since you don't look too needy, normal prices for you.
Yeah, that tracks.
We have come to solve every squabble in the village personally. My, but the Darkspawn will be impressed.
Thank you for your generous assistance. May the Maker watch over your path.
Yes. Yes, we have, Morrigan, despite your disapproval, because how else am I supposed to sell stuff and get loot and rewards?
Huh. Don't suppose you're looking to buy something?
I am. I am indeed. Let's see what you have.
All right. Just don't buy everything up.
Not likely. I want to sell lots of stuff, though, so... Shall... keep that... Sell... keep... Oh, I forgot I had that. I'm definitely going to check and make sure that's not better than what Morrigan is currently wearing. Let's see. I know that this gets a bonus. Yeah, when equipped in a set with basic chainmail armor and boots, the character's spells or talents cost less to activate. So we'll sell the scale, sell the dwarven armor boots. Yeah, keep that for now, yeah, I guess. I'll have to put that on in just a second. Let's see, sell that. Wait, I think... Yeah, gift and a gift. Let's sell those, because I'm going to be honest, I forget to use them. Corruptor agent, said to have been made from life stone that has been corrupted by the darkspawn taint in the deep roads. This powdery agent is required to create some of the most powerful poisons and traps known. Well, it definitely sounds useful. Sure. I definitely want that freeze bomb recipe. And I don't think I need anything from him otherwise. Do you have a backpack anywhere, my dude? Oh, swift salve. Increases users' movement and attack speed for a short time. Yeah. Pack rack. Hello. Anything? Oh. Oh shit, that's really good. Ooh, but that's expensive. Magic, spirit resistance, fire damage, cold damage, and electricity damage. Oh man. Well, I want that because it's a gift. Ooh. Let's see what...
tis you.
Tis I. Yes. Oh. I knew that. Take that and...
Very well.
That. Go in here for Morgan and check. So her current one does 440 damage. No, 480 damage. Pardon me. 26 armor penetration, spell power, magic. So her current staff is better than that, but is it better than... Wait.
Don't suppose you're looking to buy something?
No, I'm not.
Good then. I'm barely making a killing as it is.
Speak.
Don't suppose you're looking to buy something?
I am indeed. Let's see what you have.
All right. Just don't buy everything up.
Okay. Okay, so it does less damage, less armor penetration, less range, less spell power. So... Oh. Well, isn't that nice to know that I can do that now? It's not worth it right now to me, I don't think. Not for 4 sovereigns. That's a lot of money. If I had more money, possibly. There's a crate over there, and I think there was still something over there that I wasn't able to get. It might have been bracers or something. Yeah, in that broken crate.
As you say.
Yeah, leather gloves. Okay. Let's go look at this crate over here. Oh, it's a gift. This battlefield spirit maintains a chill even in direct sunlight, which it appears to absorb. Optimal serving is by the drop. Contact with exposed flesh is discouraged but likely inevitable. If I'm not supposed to get it on exposed flesh, why am I drinking it? Riddle me that. No. That is not my name.
Of course.
I'm cold. I don't... Have you seen my mother?
That depends. Who is your mother?
She's really tall, and she has red hair. We live on a big farmhold, all of us.
Are you a Weasley?
Some mean men with swords came, and Mother told me to run to the village as fast as I could, so I did. She said she'd be right behind me, but I've been waiting and I can't see her.
I'm sorry, that was a really bad joke. Do you know where your father is?
He went with William to the neighbours yesterday, but he didn't come back.
I don't think she's coming, child.
Why not? Why would she leave me here?
I don't think she meant to leave you.
But she must be coming.
You can't stand here forever. What if she doesn't show?
I don't know. Maybe I should go home and look for her.
No, that's a bad idea. No, don't do that.
Then what should I do? I have nowhere to go. And I'm hungry.
Ooh. Well, first of all, stranger danger, so definitely not that. Sending him to the Chantry, I don't know that that's a good idea considering the Chantry is full with refugees and they're saying that there's no room for anybody else, so it's very easy that he could fall through the cracks, even if that's not their intention. But if I don't send him to the Chantry, who's to say where he's gonna wind up or with who? I wish I could choose more than one, but... here, take this silver. Buy something to eat.
A whole silver! Wow, thank you! So, you're a dwarf, aren't you?
Yes. Did my height give it away?
Father says dwarves are really greedy, but you're not greedy at all. Thank you for helping me.
You're most welcome. And I think the correct lesson your father should have been teaching you.
The Chantry board. Yes, let us run errands for the betterment of mankind as well as a few coppers.
I will, thanks. The lesson he should have been teaching his son was that anybody can be greedy.
As you say.
Doesn't matter what your race is. Bandits! Bandits everywhere. As transcribed on behalf of Sir Bryant, Templar and Defender of the Faith, know that all those who prey upon refugees do so under pain of death. The Maker spurns bandits and their kind. The Templars offer a sizable reward for the apprehension or execution of the bandit leaders plying their trade in the northern wood and roads. Beware, the bandits are numerous and of considerable skill. Only a well-armed and well-trained party should brave the deep wood. We pray for the success of any who undertake this mission. Residents of good standing and passing travelers have indicated that there are 3 bandit groups in the northern wood. This humble chanter would echo Sir Bryant's caution, lest you wind up another victim to these evil men. The reward for such service is 3 sovereigns. May the Maker look after his children in our hour of need. Except for 3 sovereigns, absolutely.
The legions of evil are on your doorstep. They will feast upon our hearts. There is nowhere to run. This evil will cover the world like a plague of locusts.
Please, you're scaring the children.
Better to slit their throats now than let them suffer at darkspawn hands. There! One of their minions is already amongst us. This woman bears their evil stench. Can't you not see the vile blackness that fills her?
First of all, how about hello? Second of all, how can you? Why don't you keep your voice down?
I watch the Black Horde descend on my people. I will not be silent.
Please stop. Somebody shut his mouth.
But isn't he right? The ban left us. We're going to die.
This minion is but the first of those who will destroy us.
Don't be a fool. Darkspawn can be defeated.
No, I have seen them. You cannot run. You cannot fight.
Okay. Clearly he's been through some shit. You poor men. What happened to you?
My family, my clan, those creatures butchered them all. Some of us fled here, but we cannot escape the Darkspawn.
It must have been horrible. How did you escape?
I ran.
Oh.
Hearing my wife's screams as they dragged her off. She had hair the same color as yours.
Oof. You're not honoring her death by acting like this.
Are you calling me a coward?
A little bit, yeah. I'm calling you an idiot. Listen to yourself for a moment.
I have shamed my ancestors, but the blackness will come.
Bye.
He was right, wasn't he? There's no hope for us.
Not with that attitude. There's always hope. Muster your courage.
You're right. We can't give up.
But we can't fight. What are we supposed to do?
We can't lie down and die either. We must go north to Denerim.
I'm not sure Denerim will save you, but staying here is definitely the worst option possible, so... Solid
Very
plan.
well.
Sir Marin?
If you seek refuge in the Chantry, there's simply no room left.
Do I look like a refugee to you?
So many are coming to Lothering. I make no assumptions. I know it's not something many dwarves do, but if you wish to offer devotion to the Maker, you may enter.
I do not. But thanks for not judging, I suppose. Who's in charge of this Chantry?
The revered mother runs the Chantry itself, and Sir Bryant heads the Templars stationed here.
Did you know there was bandits on the highway?
Were? Did you drive them off? Well, Sir Bryant will appreciate that.
Have you heard any news?
Not since Lothering passed by with his army. It's a shame about the king. But with the Darkspawn coming, few can think of anything else.
That's fair. Goodbye.
Make her watch over you.
Thanks. And you too, buddy. Okay. Sir Donald over there with a quest marker. Sir Bryant. There's a book. Refugees, chest, book. Alright. Starting...
There's word of Darkspawn stragglers, but no sign of the main horde. We are the only hope of protection this village has now, and I will not abandon them. That is all. May the Maker have mercy on us.
Start with this book. The First Blight, Chapter 1. Sir Bryant. Hello.
Yes, my lady? Who might you be?
You can call me Mina.
I am Sir Bryant, commander of Lothering's remaining Templars. You don't seem like the other refugees. Are you one of Arl Eamon's knights?
No. I'm a Grey Warden, actually.
I see. Lothering declared all Grey Wardens traitors responsible for the king's death. You know this, I hope.
I've heard the rumors.
I don't believe the Grey Wardens would be as careless or malicious as the Tern claims. But either way, there it is. It is best you not linger, though. Just in case.
Yeah, that's fair. About those bandits outside the village.
Maker's breath, how many times must we drive them off?
Well, good news for you, sir. They won't bother you again. I killed them.
All of them? By yourself?
Yes.
It's true. I saw it from my post. It was over so fast we didn't even have time to get over there.
Sad that it needed to come to that. But then they asked for it. Will you accept a small reward for your service?
I could keep an eye out for trouble, for the right pay.
I wish I could afford such help, to be truthful. Take your reward, at any rate. It is all I have to offer. If it interests you, there is a Chanter's board outside full of quests that need doing. The Chanters even offer pay for some of them. Now, unless there's something else you need.
Yeah, information. I need some information.
If the matter is important, certainly.
Are you in charge here?
The revered mother leads this flock. I merely command her Templars. Normally, our role is to protect the Chantry and seek out unsanctioned magic. For now, it is all we can do to protect the innocent.
I think you have bigger things to worry about. And if you found an unsanctioned mage?
Let us pretend that I was such a mage. What would you do to me?
I have no time to even think about such things right now. My concern is protecting these people. I see nothing threatening them other than the Darkspawn.
Smart man. Being worried about the more pressing matter is definitely the logical thing to do. How do Templars fight against magic?
We have more than swords at our disposal. We're taught to dispel unholy magics as well. If only our powers work to keep away the Darkspawn. Alas, it is not so.
Yeah, that'd make things too easy, wouldn't it? Where would I find the revered mother?
In her study, no doubt. Preparing what she will take when we eventually evacuate.
Are you the only protection this village has?
Our ban was summoned by Lothering, and he took his soldiers north with him. Lothering has been abandoned.
Tell me about something else.
If the matter is important, certainly.
Have you heard any recent news?
Other than the Darkspawn horde bearing down on us?
Yeah.
None of it is good. Teyrn Loghain is set to declare himself king, I hear. Disaster piled on disaster.
Not a fan of the Teyrn. King Cailan had no heir.
None that we know of. Teyrn Loghain has no legitimate claim on the throne. He may be a hero, and his daughter may be queen, but he is a commoner, and the king's corpse is barely cold. If Arl Eamon was able to intervene, perhaps it would not have gone this far. I do not care who takes the throne. Only fools fight over who owns a cottage while it burns down around them.
Sir Bryant is officially the smartest character I have met in this game so far. Honestly. What is wrong with Arl Eamon?
Arl Eamon has fallen ill, and his knights are on a quest for the sacred urn filled with Andraste's ashes, said to cure any malady. He must be very ill if they chase miracles as the only cure. One of the Arl's knights, Sir Donal, is here searching for fantasies. Well, never mind. Ask him if you care about this foolishness.
That's some bad timing. Things seem very dire in the village.
They are. With the ban having taken his men north, the village is left to its fate. We will evacuate as many as we can before the horde reaches us. I will stay as long as I am needed. Now, unless there's something else you need.
Is there any other help you can offer?
I cannot openly help you, I fear, but here, take this key. It opens the large cabinet on the far wall. There is more there than we can carry when we evacuate, so take what you need.
Fuck yeah! Dude, you're the best! I should go.
Travel safely, and may the Maker watch over you.
And over you. Thank you. Alright, Sir Donal.
Who? I beg your pardon. I did not see you approach.
Sir Donal? Is that you?
Alistair? By the Maker, how are you? I was certain you were dead.
Not yet. No thanks to Teyrn Loghain.
If Arl Eamon were well, he'd set Loghain straight soon enough.
So you're here looking for the Urn of Sacred Ashes, then?
I am indeed. Andraste's ashes are said to cure any illness. But I fear we are chasing a fable. With each day, my hope dims.
Shouldn't you be fleeing the Darkspawn?
My mission takes priority. But I fear I shall be returning to Redcliffe with nothing to show for my efforts.
I was hoping to meet Arl Eamon, in fact.
Why is that, if I may ask?
Important business. I guess I'll just come out and say it then. We need his help against Teyrn Loghain.
I see. The Arl is a popular man, it's true. Teyrn Loghain, however, is a hero throughout Ferelden. Whatever the Teyrn has done or not done, the Arl remains ill, or worse. That is my primary concern.
Do you think Loghain is involved with the Arl's illness?
The Arl fell ill before the king died. But what if Loghain planned that too? Oh, such thoughts do not sit well with me.
We should see what's happening in Redcliffe ourselves. I believe that now more than ever.
If nothing else, I am certain you would be welcomed at Castle Redcliffe. The Arlessa is there, and she could tell you more than I could.
Yeah, just like Balin, Loghain could have been playing the long game and planning this for longer than anybody could fathom. And who's to know? So your quest for the ashes brought you here?
I expected to take advantage of the Chantry's library, in fact. But my skills are better suited to battle than chasing down tales.
That's fair. Tell me more about this Urn of Sacred Ashes.
Supposedly, the urn contains the ashes of the prophetess Andraste. Surely you know all this.
No, I'm a dwarf. We dwarfs don't learn much about your religion.
If you're truly interested, there are books here containing a great deal of lore. Nothing I have found leads me to believe that this was anything more than a quest of desperation. I intend to return to Redcliffe soon and tell the Arlessa exactly that, once Sir Henrik arrives.
Funny you should mention him. Your friend Sir Henrik is dead. I have something of his.
What? And you have his locket? And a note? Maker's mercy. Thank you for giving me these. I would never have known otherwise.
I dealt with the bandits that killed him.
Thank you. I wonder how many of us have met similar fates on this mad quest.
Probably too many. I should go.
With Henrik gone, I need to return to Redcliffe. Perhaps later I will seek out the scholar his note mentions. But I must go. Thank you again, my lady. You have been most helpful.
Well, thank you. Book, cabinet, refugees, books, bookshelf, chest. Alright, let's go get this chest over here first.
And when the Maker spoke, a chant of light scattered in the darkness. A word dispelled fear and ignorance. Let those who cry out from the shadows be comforted. Let those who seek redemption be delivered. Let those who have sinned be forgiven.
And when the chant spreads across all four corners of the world, let it rise at last to the ears of the Maker. Let him hear our unwavering faith. Let him hear our righteous dedication and enduring perseverance.
And then shall the Maker return to us. And then shall the Maker return to the Black City in heaven. And then shall the chant of light make it pure. Let all mankind be humbled. Let all repeat the chant of light. Only the word dispels the darkness upon us.
And when the Maker spoke, a chant of light scattered in the darkness. A word dispelled fear and ignorance. Let those who cry out from the shadows be comforted. Let those who seek redemption be delivered. Let those who have sinned be forgiven.
And when the chant spreads across all
Oh, is it just repeating now?
world, let it rise at last to the ears
Yeah, sure, guys.
hear our unwavering faith.
Ooh, a bronze symbol of Andraste. A small bronze plate with the symbol of a flame stamped onto it. Thanks.
And then shall the Maker return to us.
Can I go this way?
And then shall the Maker return to the Black City in heaven.
Yeah, sure.
And then shall the chant of
Very
light
well.
make
Okay, some
it
health
pure.
poultices. That's
Let all mankind
always good,
be
I
humbled.
suppose.
Let all repeat the
Ooh,
chant
a
of
book.
light.
I know it's there. There it is. The Imperial Chantry. On the schisms of the Imperial Chantry. Sure.
Will you be making a donation to the Chantry, my friend? You look like you have salvaged more of value than most who make it here.
Who are you?
I am the revered mother of this Chantry. Traditionally, those who seek my blessing tithe first.
What about information? What tithe is acceptable?
Might I suggest 30 silver?
No. You may not. I'm sorry, but I only have 10 silver.
1 out of 1 is a more generous gift than 10 out of thousands. What can I do for you then?
I'm a Grey Warden. I need your help.
A Grey Warden? Here? Oh dear. You put me in a difficult position. You must know that Tairn Loghain declared the Grey Wardens to be outlaws.
Yeah. So I've heard, but it is Loghain who betrayed the king.
Tairn Loghain? That is as hard for me to believe as his condemnation of the Wardens. There is a price on your head. Lay low, and I promise to keep your presence a secret. That is the best I can do. Now, if there is nothing else?
Can you provide any help to the Grey Wardens at all?
I cannot help you without risking the safety of this village and Chantry. The best I can do is keep your presence a secret. I am sorry. Now, if there is nothing else?
No, there's not. Perhaps I should go.
May the Maker guard you, Grey Warden.
And you. I mean, at least she's not trying to sell me out, I guess. Okay, let's see if there's any more quests. There are no quests available at this time. Fantastic! Alright, I don't think there's anything over there. And my next quest is definitely on the other side of the bridge. What's that? Allison. Dane's Refuge. Alright, well. Let's take a look-see, I guess. Oh. I never noticed that before. That's cute. Little Mabari hounds to guard the bridge. Are they on the other side too?
So let's talk about your mother.
They're not.
I'd rather talk about your mother.
Well, there's nothing to talk about. And besides, isn't your mother a scary witch who lives in the middle of a forest? Much more interesting.
To you, perhaps. You would find the moss growing upon a stone interesting.
You know what's more interesting than that? Apostates, mages outside of the tower. That's illegal, you know.
You did not read that in a book somewhere, did you? I hope the small letters did not strain you overmuch.
Or we could not talk about your mother. That works for me.
Probably a good idea. Alistair. The fact that you were raised by the Chantry is showing. You're not a Templar anymore, buddy. But I see a quest over there from Elder Miriam. Wait, I thought that was the Chantry mother's name. Oh, I guess not. Let's head over here to... You're a helpful refugee. I definitely want to talk to you. So let's get this wooden crate. And then... maybe talk to that refugee and go into Dane's Refuge or whatever. Rest.
So how is it that Terran Logain survived when even the Grey Wardens didn't make it out of that place down south?
I heard he saw just in time what those Grey Wardens were doing and saved his men. He's a hero, that's what he is.
Too bad he couldn't save poor King Kalen. Blast those Grey Wardens, they deserve what they got and more.
I'll say. First they drag the king down there and then they throw him to the wolves. It's no wonder it all went bad.
No, tell me more. All about the situation you weren't even there for.
You might not want to go in. Tavern's full, and those soldiers are being a nuisance.
Soldiers? Tell me about these soldiers.
They're not here to defend us. They were looking for someone before they started drinking. I hear they almost killed a man because they didn't like his face. I wonder if they're deserters from the King's army.
I'm looking for someone, or looking for me. I believe it was Sir Bryant mentioned that Terran Logain had passed through. Did he possibly leave some sentries behind? On the off chance that somebody survived Ostagar? You seem unhappy.
Is there any reason to be happy? With the king dead, them Darkspawn will overrun Lothering before anyone can organize. You'd think those soldiers could at least run off the bandits. I hear someone gave them what they deserved. Wasn't you, was it?
It was, actually. Yes, that was me.
It was? Hey, everyone!
No,
This is the one who drove out those thieving bastards! More will probably come, but it's good to know some justice is left here. Thank you.
Holy shit, man, don't just go yelling like that. God. You're a minor.
Master Feddic runs us miners hard. Harder still since Ostagar.
Master Felleron. Oh, you're not enough. I thought maybe you were. What are you digging for, buddy? Thanatos rolls around on his back happily. Who's a good boy? I can pet my dog? He rolls around happily on his back. I love this game. Ah.
Well, look what we have here, men. I think we've just been blessed.
Uh-oh. Logain's men. This can't be good.
Didn't we spend all morning asking about a dwarf by this very description? And everyone said they hadn't seen one.
It seems we were lied to.
Gentlemen, surely there's no need for trouble. These are no doubt simply more poor souls seeking refuge.
They're more than that. Now stay out of our way, sister. You protect these traitors, you'll get the same as them.
What makes you think we're traitors?
Terran Logain claims the Grey Wardens betrayed the king. Or haven't you heard?
I have.
Enough talk. Take the warden into custody. Kill this sister and anyone else that gets in your way.
Right. Let's make this quick.
Don't you think that's rather rash? Okay, so it looks like the sustained abilities are all still active.
More foes approach.
You should run while you can.
Oh, this should be good.
I never liked this part.
All right, you've won. We surrender.
Good. They've learned their lesson and we can all stop fighting now.
I mean, they attacked me first. Why should I just let them go after that? Exactly. They aimed to butcher us. They deserve no mercy. Take a message to Lothering.
What do you want to tell him?
The Grey Wardens know what really happened.
I'll tell him right away. Now, thank you.
I apologize for interfering, but I couldn't just sit by and not help.
So I see. Where does a sister learn to fight like that?
I wasn't born in the Chantry, you know. Many of us had more colorful lives before we joined. Let me introduce myself. I am Liliana, one of the lay sisters of the Chantry here in Lothering. Oh, I was.
I am Mina. A pleasure.
Those men said you're a Grey Warden. You will be battling the Darkspawn, yes? That is what Grey Wardens do. I know after what happened, you will need all the help you can get. That's why I'm coming along.
I will need help. That's true.
That, and the Maker wants me to go with you.
Hmm? Can you elaborate?
I know that sounds absolutely insane.
A little bit.
But it's true. I had a dream. A vision.
More crazy? I thought we were all full up.
Look at the people here. They are lost in their despair, and this darkness, this chaos, will spread. The Maker doesn't want this. What you do, what you are meant to do, is the Maker's work. Let me help.
Very well. I will not turn away help when it's offered.
Perhaps your skull was cracked worse than Mother thought.
Thank you. I appreciate being given this chance. I will not let you down.
I hope not. Alright. Ooh. I'm sorry, Pupper. You're still the best boy. Alright, let's... Hello? Oh, she has poison making too. Oh, and stealing. That's great. Below the belt. Okay, so she's an archer too. I'm not sure that it's really great for us to have more than one archer. But she's already got quite the plethora of archery abilities, so I'm not sure that I'd really want to go changing her class. I really wish that you had the ability to re-allot skill points. But unfortunately, I don't think that that's a thing. Okay, well, let's equip that. And that's a lot. What boots is she currently wearing? Oh, leather. That's all I have, but that's really heavy fatigue. I guess let's put it on for now, and I can always work on getting her some different armor later. Okay. Oh, you have something. Barlin?
You're here about food. Take it up with that bleeding runt by the Chantry. I got other gear to sell.
You're out of food?
A whole mess of refugees come in and leave near every night. All have hungry bellies, sad tales, and mementos for barter. I sold that bleeding merchant outside about half my larder 2 weeks back, and now he's charging outrageous sums for all my food.
Don't worry about him. I took care of it.
You did? Well, I don't know what to say to that. Thanks.
You're welcome. Show me what you've got. Okie doke. Let's see, so... Ooh. Those are... Ooh. More. Oh, I'm still Liliana. I was like, that's not what I have equipped.
You're here about food. Take it up with that bleeding runt by the Chantry. I got other gear to sell.
Show me what you've got. Okay, let's try this again. Sell that. Keep that. Especially now that I may have Liliana switch. Or me. I've also sank a lot of points into archery. Oof. But I'm going to keep those for now. One of us might use them. Let's see. No, none of that's better. Sell. 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 Oh, do you have studded leather armor? You do. I definitely want her in that instead. Okay, so we'll sell those leather boots also. Oh, what is that? Reduces hostility. For one sovereign, that's pretty good. Oh, Incense of Awareness. This incense makes the user more aware of surrounding action, but less able to resist hostile influences, granting a bonus to defense, but a penalty to mental resistance. Small Shrapnel Trap. When triggered, this trap explodes with shrapnel, dealing physical damage to nearby creatures. Friendly fire possible. Claw traps. Ooh, that's a gift. I want that. That's a gift. I want that. And I want that gift too. Great. Ooh. Definitely want the injury kit. Distillation. One of 3 rare bulbs found in the Frostback Mountains. When dried and powdered, they become an excellent distillation agent required to evoke magical properties in crafting. Oh, does this go with the, these? I still need to figure out what exactly they are. Okay, so this is not for those crystals, but it is important for crafting. So I will take some anyways. And then I believe that should be it. Ooh, that probably would have been good, but I have spent a majority of my money, so yeah, we'll sell that one. Keep that for now. Okay. Who is going to wear that is the question. First things first, let's equip all of those on Liliana. And this is... Oh, she already has something on. So let's have her keep that. And maybe I'll have myself wear this for now. Oh, but that adds Constitution. You know what? I'm gonna give Alistair the... Oh. It can only be worn by me? That seems kind of ridiculous, but alright, I guess. Okay. I want him to keep the hostility, though, because if he reduces hostility, he's not going to tank the damage. Other people are going to wind up with it. So I'm going to go ahead and keep it for myself, and I can just keep a hold of that or sell it later.
You're here about food. Take it up with that bleeding runt by the Chantry. I got other gear to sell.
Know of any well-paying work in Lothering?
Check the Chantry's board by the Chantry. There's good jobs there. I don't suppose you know anything about poison.
I do. I have dabbled in such things.
I figured if I kept asking, I'd find someone. I'd pay good coin for some simple poison. Something to slow them beasties down or make them think twice.
I'll see what I can do.
Thanks. I might have some ingredients in stock. Don't really know what you need.
Farewell. Alright, so let's go in here. Oh, I have a racial ability? Oh, that's right. To magic. I knew that. I don't know why I was surprised by that. Poison making. And is he just wanting a venom? What is he wanting exactly? Let's see. Create a poison for Barlin. The farmer Barlin wants to place poisonous traps around his farm to protect from beasties and other trespassers. He's asked you to create a suitable poison for him. 3 flasks of venom should do the trick. I have enough to do 1 so far. So we'll make that and then... Ooh, Tinkerer! Very nice. Oh, do you have anything to say?
You're gonna make more trouble? We've about all we can stand in Lothering now.
Sorry about the mess.
They had it coming, and they were trouble enough themselves. So long as you don't start more, I won't get excited. Right then, name's Denial. Sorry I can't chat much. As you see, we've a full house.
Have you heard any rumors?
Thank the Maker we didn't lose Tyrn Logain at Ostagar. He pulled his troops out just in time, so he said. Without him, we'd be lost. Anything else I can get you?
We just lost the king instead. Who are those men I fought exactly?
When Tyrn Logain marched by, he left those fellas behind to look for Grey Wardens. I suppose that's you.
You would suppose correctly. You'll keep that to yourself.
I have no qualm with you, whatever the Tyrn says. My grandfather served. Your secret's safe with me. What can I get you then?
Have you heard any rumors?
There's knights from Redcliffe spread all over Ferelden on some kind of mission, but I hear that they're starting to become rare to find. Maybe they all went back to Redcliffe. More likely they got tired of searching for something that can't be found and abandoned their search. I wonder what Earl Eamon is going to do without any knights. Anything else I can get you?
Heard any other rumors?
I hear the Dwarven King is passed on.
What?
Old as he was probably poisoned or assassinated. That's how the dwarves normally go out, isn't it? Anything else I can get you?
Wait, my dad's dead? When did that happen? Did I... No, I didn't know that. Holy shit. Oh, by the way, your dad's dead. It's a great rumor, isn't it? Holy shit. Heard any other rumors?
Some folks aren't happy about Tyrn Logain being named Regent. There are rumors he had something to do with the king's death. Isn't that the most ridiculous thing you ever heard?
No.
The Darkspawn killed him, sure enough. If Tyrn Logain couldn't save the king from that inn, then nobody could. Anything else I can get you?
The Darkspawn did kill him, but that was because Logain left. Heard any other rumors?
I hear news from Dinnerham that Tyrn Logain has been declared the new regent. It makes sense, his daughter being the queen. Anything else I can get you?
Any other rumors?
I hear that Tiernan Logain, the regent, is calling for new levies of troops. He wants to rebuild the army we lost at Astagar. Thing is, there's not a lot of spare men to be found. Out of Dragon's Peak, there's press gangs roaming around, grabbing any free man they can lay their hands on. Anything else I can get you?
What's Dragon's Peak? Alright, that's probably enough rumors for now.
Luck speed your way.
Thanks, man. I'm real glad that I found out my dad is dead.
Did you speak to that knight yesterday? Said he was from Redcliffe.
He talked to everyone in the tavern. How are we supposed to know where the urn of sacred ashes is? Might as well ask us how to get to the moon.
He said that all the Redcliffe knights were looking for it, as if they didn't have anything better to do. I don't get it.
Well, considering there's so many of them looking for this urn, and how widely spread everything is, I'm going to assume that no, they don't have anything better to be doing. I'll get that chest in a minute. I want this barrel, and I want to talk to Allison.
Hello, stranger. I don't suppose you know anyone that can make traps?
I do know someone, actually. I'm quite familiar with traps and the like.
I would happily pay you to make some. There's wood and nails and other goods around the village and the forest. But you probably already know that. Sorry. Come back if you make some.
Gladly. Traps are a girl's best friend. Does she just want... So Allison has heard that Barlin is setting traps around his land to protect himself from the Darkspawn and wants to protect herself in a similar fashion. Since Barlin has all the traps in the village, she needs you to make 3 spring traps for her. Okay, so just regular traps.
Did you make any traps?
Yes. I have the traps for you.
Oh, what a relief. Thank you, stranger.
You're welcome. Alright.
So I take it you did not enjoy your Templar training?
That's directed at me, I take it.
Do you see any others about who have failed at their religious instruction?
I didn't fail, I was recruited into the Grey Wardens.
And if you had not been recruited, what would have happened instead?
I would have turned into a drooling lunatic, slaughtered the Grand Cleric, and run through the streets of Denham in my small clothes, I guess.
Your self-awareness does you credit.
I thought you'd like that.
Oh my gosh. Alright, so let's get that going. What does it even do? The bard sings an ancient tale of valorous heroes, granting the party bonuses to mana or stamina regeneration at a rate affected by the bard's cunning. The bard can only sing 1 song at a time. Wait, what other songs does she have then? That she... Open the right tab. Distraction. Song of Courage. The bard launches into an epic song of the party's exploits, granting them bonuses to attack, damage, and critical chance. The size of the bonuses are affected by the bard's cunning. The bard can only sing 1 song at a time. Well, I'm definitely probably going to use Song of Courage more than I will Song of Valor, but since I don't have access to it right now, we will proceed with Song of Valor. Alright, pile of filth and a sack. Definitely want to go look at that. A deep mushroom. Ooh, quartz. Alright. Let's have a horrible time with the view and go see what this chest is. And Elder Miriam. Ooh, scale gloves.
You got a bed for the night. You taken care of.
Are you taken care of? Are you sick? Are you gonna die before the Darkspawn even get here? Actually, I was more hoping I could help you.
Don't need blades right now. We need beds, food, and an end to all these sad sots. don't suppose you know anything of tonics, medicines, or herbs.
I don't, but my friend does.
Then you may be able to do us a lot of good. All manner of travellers come through, many injured or sick. We do our best, but we're out of supplies. There's medicinal herbs in the woods to the north. If you make a few poultices, I'll scrape together some sort of payment. I'll write all you need to know in this note here.
Beautiful. Elder Miriam has requested that you use your skill with herbs to craft some lesser health poultices for the injured refugees of Lothering. 3 of these should suffice. Refer to her note for specifics. So, who has herbalism? Morrigan, apparently. Ooh, she has improved herbalism. Yeah, let's... Because I think Barlin, the guy in over there. Sten? Who's that? Alright, I'll get there in a second. Anyways, the guy over here in Dane's Refuge. I think he had more flasks in his shop.
Have any luck finding herbs in the woods?
I didn't need them. Here you go.
This will help many people. You're a good sort, you know.
Thanks. Okay.
How dare you accuse me of thievery? Your grassland eyes are inept. A chastened would never stoop to petty theft. You marsh folk are all thieves and liars.
Enough! People here are already desperate and frightened. They don't need you two coming to blows.
But what about my food?
I said enough!
Wow.
The carnage we left in the wilds was horrifying.
Oh, you're chastened. We found your trail signs, you guys.
You do not seem a refugee. Are you part of the army?
Yes. Okay,
Shokke basit isra arit, mera de twasit, abana kyun, maras shokra, hanan nesam kyun.
Are you Sten? You are. Hi. What you doing in there?
You aren't one of my captors. I have nothing to say that would amuse a dwarf. Leave me in peace.
I'm not looking for amusement, I'm looking for information. You're a prisoner? Who put you here?
I'm in a cage, am I not? I've been placed here by the Chantry.
Why?
The revered mother said he slaughtered an entire family, even the children.
It is as she says. I am Sten of the Beresad, the vanguard of the Kunari peoples.
Kunari? I am Mina. Pleased to meet you.
You mock me. Or you show manners I have not come to expect in your lands. Though it matters little now. I will die soon enough.
This is a proud and powerful creature, trapped as prey for the Darkspawn. If you cannot see a use for him, I suggest releasing him for mercy's sake alone.
Mercy? I wouldn't have expected that from you.
I would also suggest that Alistair take his place in the cage.
Yes, that's what I would have expected.
I suggest you leave me to my fate.
No. What did you do to end up in here?
I have been convicted of murder. Have the villagers not spoken of this?
Well, Liliana did, just barely. Who did you murder?
The people of a farmhold. 8 humans, in addition to the children.
Why? Wait, he just said that he did it, but... Capturing you must have been difficult.
There is no difficulty in capturing prey that surrenders.
You didn't resist capture?
I waited for several days until the knights arrived.
Why?
Because I wished to.
Okay, fair. Aren't you interested in seeking atonement?
Death will be my atonement.
There are other ways to redeem yourself.
Perhaps. What does your wisdom say is equal to my crime?
You could help me defend the land against the Blight.
The Blight? Are you a Grey Warden, then?
Yes, I am.
Surprising. My people have heard legends of the Grey Warden's strength and skill. Though I suppose not every legend is true.
Well, you don't know anything about my strength or my skill. You have not seen me in battle. We've literally just been talking for the past 5 minutes, learning all sorts of interesting things about each other. Would the revered mother let you free?
Perhaps if you told her the Grey Wardens need my assistance. It seems as likely to bring my death as waiting here.
I'll leave you now.
Farewell, then.
To be left here to starve? Or to be taken by the Darkspawn? No one deserves that. Not even a murderer.
Well, I'm gonna go talk to the revered mother. Find a way to free Sten. You agreed to speak to the revered mother to see if you can get Sten released. I gave you 10 silver. You owe me a key to the cage. That's the way this works, right?
So tell me something, Morrigan. Did you live there in that forest your entire life?
I left it on occasion, but I always returned. Why? Is that so strange? It was my home.
But it was just you and your mother there. No one else.
Mother occasionally had company.
What? Company? Do I even want to ask?
No, really don't.
I'm sure you can riddle it out yourself, Alistair.
Very well.
So here's my question. Is Sten, I think it's called Vidithari, when somebody converts to the Qun? So did, like, he convert to the Qun, or was he, like, the original design for the Qunari, and they later changed them to have horns? Or are some Qunari born without horns? I suppose that's a possibility too. Although I don't know if it would be like a birth defect or just like a recessive gene, like being a redhead. Possible.
Good day, Sister Leliana. I'm surprised to see you're still in Lothering.
It is good to see you as well, Your Reverence.
Is there something I can do for you then?
Yeah, give me my money's worth. I want to talk about Sten, the Qunari you imprisoned.
It might have been kinder to execute him, but I leave his fate to the Maker. Why does he interest you?
Honestly, that really seems like kind of a cop-out excuse. You knew exactly what was going to happen, and it's cruel to just leave him starving in a cage for that long, knowing that the Darkspawn are going to come. I mean, I already know what he did, though. Is there any way I can convince you to release him?
Then his next victims might count you and me as their murderers.
Not likely. I don't think intimidating her is going to be the right option, but I don't really want to lie either. I was thinking you might release him into my custody.
And what do you say on this, Leliana? You know your friend better than I.
These are unusual times, Your Reverence. With us, the Qunari might do some good. I am sure of it, in fact.
Were things not so desperate? Very well, I trust you. Take these keys to his cage and make her watch over you.
Thank you, Your Reverence. Your trust is not misplaced.
Sweet. Thank you, Leliana. You are the best. I didn't even have to lie or threaten her. Astounding. Stellar work, you guys.
Yes.
Right, let's go get our new party member then. Is it just Leliana and Sten that I can pick up here?
Why do you always go on about how stupid I am? I'm not stupid, am I?
If you need to ask the question...
Because it hurts my manly feelings, you know. Or one of them.
Then I'll be sure to write you an apology once all of this is over.
I was educated by the Chantry. I studied history. They don't make stupid Templars.
Debatable.
Then I must have been mistaken. I'm very impressed.
No, you're not. You're not even listening to me.
My, you are smarter than you look after all. Your Chantry must have been very proud.
Alright, their banter's pretty good. What class is Sten, though? Oh, what I was originally asking is I'm gonna get, like, a third companion while I'm here in Lothering? I don't think so. I don't remember.
You wish something more of me?
Yes. I have the key to open your cage.
I confess, I did not think the priestess would part with it.
Me neither. She agreed to release you into my custody.
So be it. Set me free and I will follow you against the Blight.
Very well. I'll let you out.
And so it is done. I will follow you into battle. In doing so, I shall find my atonement.
Thank you, Sten. Glad to have you with us.
May we proceed? I am eager to be elsewhere.
I mean, I too would be eager to be elsewhere after being locked in a cage. What class are you? A warrior. Well, I can either have 2 rogues, 2 warriors, or I can get rid of Alistair. But I kind of really like having Alistair in my party.
Oh, we lost it.
Let's try this composition for a little while. I'm sure that I can later change it if I want to. Of course. Every time. You know, actually... What? Threaten... Taunt... Oh, you're a 2-handed warrior. Okay. So definitely... that. And then... I think... that's really the only option, but... because he doesn't have 38 strength right now. Okay, so let's...
Say what you must.
I will. Thank you.
Yes.
Ooh. That does a lot of sustained abilities.
I go.
Insufficient stamina. Okay. So I'm going to definitely have to look at this and see... Through sheer force of will, the character remains in control on the battlefield, gaining a slight increase to attack damage while being immune to stun or knockdown effects for the duration of this mode. Powerful swings. While in this mode, the character puts extra muscle behind each swing, gaining a bonus to damage but suffering penalties to attack and defense. Oof. 2-handed strength reduces the penalties to attack and defense. Okay. This is Threaten. The warrior adopts a challenging posture that increases enemy hostility with each melee attack, drawing them away from other allies while this mode is active. That makes him 100% tank. Precise striking. The warrior tries to make each attack count, sacrificing attack speed for a bonus to attack, as well as an increased chance to score critical hits for as long as this mode is active. So, powerful swings and precise striking seem pretty similar. This one gives a bonus to damage, but attack and defense suffer. This one gives bonus to attack and critical hits. I think I'm gonna try powerful swings. Yeah, we'll try that and see. Alright. Elf fruit over there. Well, let's go this way because there's a chest. I definitely want that. Oh, hi, a bunch of refugees. Leather armor. Because that doesn't look suspicious in the least.
We done heard what was said. You're a warden. I don't know if you killed King Kalen, and make her forgive me, I don't care. But that bounty on your head could feed a lot of hungry bellies. Attack!
It could, but you'd have to be alive to take advantage of it. Oh gosh.
Shall we? Let's make this quick.
Alright. Ah! Beautiful. We are now quilting with our enemy's blood.
It will be done. Very well.
Alright. Rubble. Oh. Beautiful. Okay, let's get this rubble. Baby. Small shield, and then... Alright, let's go this way, I think, because I'm pretty sure that that leads out of the village, and I do not want to leave yet. Oh, hello.
Let us end this, shall we? I never liked this plot. Begin the onslaught. Too easy. Defend yourself. Begin the onslaught. Let's make this quick.
Okay. Oh, there you are.
Paragons watch over me. You will learn to fear me. I never liked this part.
Okay. Is there anything? What's over here? Ooh, Deathroot landmark tree.
Yes.
A distinctive landmark, but otherwise unremarkable at this time. At this time? Does that mean... I don't... Thank you for running past what I was doing. Does that mean at another time it's not going to be unremarkable? Oh, fruit.
Of course. Is
there some sort of criteria that I have to meet for it to be more interesting than just a landmark tree? Is that some elf fruit? Yes. Oh. Hello.
Very well. It will be done.
This is a waste of time. Defend yourself. Die quickly.
I agree. Die quickly. Okay. Oh. Lots of fire resistance. Great sword. Kunari thickened cap. Heavy chainmail should be good for Sten or Alistair. Alright, did I get chest in a sack? Bam, 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 bam.
As you say.
Leather boots. And some scale armor. Before I forget, let's get in here to Sten. Oh yeah, that's a lot better. It adds some fatigue, but it's when equipped in a set with heavy chainmail armor and boots, the character's spells or talents cost less to activate. Okay.
'Tis you.
Back this way. Let's do the landmark tree. Is there anything over this way? Really pretty area. I don't know. I think Lothering would probably be a pretty boring place to live, but it's pretty. It's a quaint little village, that's for sure.
By my ancestors. Now we get our
Oh, jeez Louise.
You will not win. Let's make this quick.
Okay. Ooh. Ooh, a level up. And here's all the toxin extract I need to make. That stuff for Barlam? Something like that. In Dane's Rest. Okay. And there's nothing else over here. Let's do that level up though. Strength, dex, and cunning. Beautiful. Oh, wait. I have a specialization point? Specializations are an enhanced version of a character's base class, granting stat bonuses and a powerful new ability chain. Specializations can unlock through completing major plots, learning them from other characters, or by finding rare tomes. One specialization point is awarded at level 7 and level 14. Sweet! Oh, but it says I have a specialization point. What? Did I not? What does that mean? Have I not progressed far enough in the story yet, even though I'm level 7, maybe? Possibly, yeah. You know, let's definitely... I think I want to do critical shot. Alright, critical shot. Finding a chink in the target's defenses, the archer fires an arrow that, if aimed correctly, automatically scores a critical hit and gains a bonus to armor penetration. The Master Archer talent increases the armor penetration bonus. Let's do that. Okay, and then just out of curiosity... Okay, it doesn't show me now that I'm not trying to level up actively. So I suppose I will have to find out later. Good grief. I cannot wait until I can jump. Let me Skyrim my way up the cliff. Please and thank you.
Yes.
Shouldn't have to find the path to walk somewhere. I am an adventurer. Let me adventure. Alright. Oh no. Oh no. Wait, I'm okay. For a second I thought that I still had to make the traps for the lady. But I thought that Barlam wanted them. I was so worried. I don't have Alistair, he's the only one.
In the Templars, he says the mages in the tower out on Lake Callanhod are all turning into demons.
Huh?
They always say that, though.
Oh.
Well, this time it's true. They're not sure what to do about it yet, he says.
What's to do? I thought you killed them.
Easier said than done. Mages pick a fine time to go turning into demons, I tell you.
Well, the more you learn from gossips. But I was going to say, Alistair's the one who can make traps. So I thought I wasn't able to complete this quest and it was just going to be stuck in my inventory for the rest of the game.
Any luck with that poison? Or you here to see my stock?
Oh. I actually have to make the poison though, don't I?
Isn't that the... Any luck with that poison? Or you here to see my stock?
Show me what you've got. I need flasks. I knew I started talking to you for a reason, and then you mentioned poisoned, and I forgot. So let's purchase some of those. You know... Yeah. I know I'm gonna use them. I'm sorry. Oh. I gotta keep an eye on that. Who has a backpack that I can buy? Seriously. Skills. Poison. Venom.
Any luck with that poison? Or you here to see my stock?
I have what you've asked for.
Splendid! If those beasties come on my land, I hope it teaches them a lesson. Yeah, enough gold to cover any of your expenses and then some, hey?
No, actually it wasn't, but thanks.
You see the new recruiters out?
I'd keep your voice down if I were you. They're pressing anyone who can hold a sword into service.
Terran wants a new army, but is it to fight them Darkspawn or those nobles shouting against them?
I've no idea, but I'm sure not about to raise my hand if you catch my meaning. Not after what happened down south.
I wouldn't be in a particular rush to be working for Lothering either. I do not blame you one bit.
You are in the Chantry. You are a priest?
No, I was a lay sister of the Chantry.
Which means...
I lived and worked in the Chantry, but I did not take any vows.
So you dabbled in priesthood then?
Oh no, the lay sisters don't have the same sorts of duties as priests at all.
So you were not a priest, did none of their duties, and took no vows, but you lived among them?
Yes.
You were a house guest of the Chantry?
Sort of.
I mean... in the most technical of senses, yeah.
The path of righteousness is full of hardship, but the Maker smiles upon its travelers.
Ooh, Pilgrim. Does that mean that I'm done with that quest? Yeah. Oh, but there's more! Give me more quests. When bears attack. On behalf of Thed the farmer and his departed son, I inscribe this missive. As the Maker is my witness, I charge all those with knowledge of arms and armor to brave the dangers of the northern wood to find the family of bears that mauled and killed the boy Enith. For they are an abomination in the Maker's sight, and their hides would prove great comfort to the northern farms and solace to Thed's family. As chanter for Lothering, I do pledge a sum of 1 sovereign to whoever carries out this, the Maker's will. Exercise caution first and foremost. May his light bathe us all. Well... accept. A last keepsake. A thanks to all villagers who've opened their barns and crofts to the refugees in these dark times. The Chantry regularly hears praise from our visitors, and your virtuous deeds are mentioned in many prayers. Sadly, there is a lone boy in the village whose mother, good wife Sarah, is missing. As she has been missing for the better part of a week, as of this writing, she is presumed dead. May the Maker bless her passing. She was a lady of middle years with red hair and fond of a green cloak. If any traveler or resident comes across her in the wilds, please return her body or the effects. Accept. And away we go. Back into the northern woods? Is that what it said? One sovereign to slay the bears. Sarah and her missing effects. Let's see. Are these the woods they're talking about? Because that's not really woods. Hello? Oh. Hey, pupper. I am so sorry, but you attacked me. There are so many of you. Okay, let's harvest. Ooh, good. Yeah, so you remember how I said I wasn't using health poultices all that often? Turns out I'm a liar, and I'm using them a lot, so... Alright. Oh. I should have made some injury kits. But that, ooh, crafty. I'll have to go in and look at those achievements at some other time, but... Okay. Corpse. Presumably Sarah. Yes. No green cloak, though.
As you say.
You found the body of the boy's mother and have recovered her keepsake. I'm sorry, Sarah. May death treat you better than life. Ooh, elf fruit. Can I re-harvest these herbs once I've picked them? No, because the death root isn't available for me to pull again. But I don't think I missed that elf fruit the last time I was out here. Ah, bears. I'm sorry, rage?
Very well.
Why are you doing that?
You should run while you can. You will not. It's your time to die.
Okay. Beautifully done, guys. Can I... You're not gonna offer me any loot? Oh, man. Alright, back to the village. I think I get a sovereign out of that, so it's sort of worth it.
Blessed are the peacekeepers, champions of the just. And the stars stood still, the winds did quiet, and all animals of earth and air held their breath. All was silent in prayer and thanks.
Can I please just get my reward so I can go? Thank you.
Yes.
No quests available at this time. Does that mean I have done everything I possibly can in Lothering? Because I did the traps, I did the poison, I did the health poultices. I've done 3 on the Chantry board. I talked to, was it Sir Donald about Sir Henrik? I talked to the really awesome Templar about the bandits that I ran into on the way into the village. I freed Sten without threatening the revered mother, so cheers to that. I recruited Liliana. I think that I might have cleared all of the quests in... I think that I might have cleared all the quests out of Lothering. I think that's it for Lothering. Oh, there we go. So let's, biggity bounce right on out of town, I suppose. Because there's no other loot. There's the elf fruit over this way, which I'll catch on the way out. Yeah, the 2 elf fruit plants right there. And then we'll head up that way.
Of course.
Fantastic. Oh.
Someone help us!
Hi. Are you struggling a little bit? Oh. That is not what I wanted to do. And yes, I am struggling more than a little bit, apparently. Oh, shit. I realized that right as I died. Graceful. Beautiful, I love it. Fantastic.
Mighty timely arrival there, my friend. I'm much obliged.
You're welcome.
The name's Bodahn Feddic, merchant and entrepreneur. This here is my son, Sandal. Say hello, my boy.
Hello.
Road's been mighty dangerous these days. Mind if I ask what brings you out here? Perhaps we're going the same way.
It's a bit complicated, but you're welcome to come along.
Complicated? Somehow I imagine that only says half of it. Thank you for the offer. There may be more excitement on your path than is good for my boy and me. Allow me to bid you farewell and good fortune.
Goodbye.
Now then, let's get this mess cleaned up, shall we?
Goodbye, and I will definitely see you next game. You guys are fantastic. Ooh. Small carving of a robed woman. Presumably somebody within the Chantry. Okay. Alright. Take care, guys. Before I make it any further, be myself and fix this broken bone, which is a penalty to dexterity. That's a pretty big thing for me, so use that. Reestablish that.
If you must.
And let's get the fuck out of here. Alright guys, that is where I'm going to end this episode. Thank you so much for watching and I hope you enjoyed. If you did, give it a like, Let me know what you think in the comments, hit that subscribe button, and make sure you turn on notifications so you don't miss other videos. Be sure to check out my socials for updates and clips from my videos, and I will see you all next time.